Most on it was strike three.
Again, even those breakables, upper part of the strike zone. Fastballs up, breakables up.
3-2 on the way, and he walked him. A 2-out free pass brings up Pujols. Called strike three. Trout take on the inside part of the play. The Angels will leave that leadoff double stranded once again. We're off to the fourth with the Rays.
4 batting average.
Lines one out toward right field. Field was shading that way. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Simba back to first.
To Seager, over his glove, and a fair ball.
He's slow here. Here we go. And he got him. Strikes him out. Game over. 10-pitch save for Ed.
A little bit of a delay with the beach ball out at right field. Full count, 2 outs, 3-0 Seattle. Trout gets on deck. Trout lines one out to center field. Heredia is there. We'll play a rubber game tomorrow night as Seattle shuts out the Angels tonight 3-0.
And big story of this entire game, really. Marco Gonzalez again threw an outstanding ball game as Diaz picks up.
Short lead for Calhoun at first. 1-1 pitch. Slider skied to center. It's playable for Heredia. 1 down. Upton coming to the plate. This is what he did up at Safeco Field.
Thompson home runs, Thompson slugging percentage, second in on base percentage, and a cut and a miss. Snell makes quick work. Mookie Betts lines it into left, and here comes Span. He makes the catch. Leonard going down to the slide there, kind of looking into the lights. It's a base hit toward the line and left. Span over to cut it off. Betts, an aggressive turn, will hold at first. So Betts leads up it around 5-1 to finish overall 5-7. High popper on the infield. Daniel Robertson lost it, and coming over to grab it is Brad Miller. Robertson waiting for that towering pop to come down, lost it, and Miller came over.
We'll have another World Series appearance in the World Series champion.
What does it mean to you that the Rays put this on for you guys?
It means a whole lot. You know, it's remembering the past. You know, you can't go further in the future or in the present if you don't remember how it started. You know, there was a lot of guys that
walk of the game given up by Snell, and that was to Martinez in the 4th, and now there's another walk.
Wednesday's game with a home run for the 3rd time in 7 games. Up the middle. Echeverria has to get rid of it in a hurry. Going to be close, and got him. Nice scoop there at first base by Miller. Does it very well. Getting their second look at Snell. And he walked him. So the Red Sox have a man on here in the 4th inning. And the Ramirez in the 2-hole tonight is up next. Shot to left center. That one driven deep toward the wall, and it is off the wall. Around to score is Vasquez. Mookie to second base and narrowly missed a home run. He'll take his 18th RBI, and that puts the Red Sox on the scoreboard.
Close. Again, the 2-2, and he is out on strikes. Mookie Betts caught looking right there on the fastball. Not much he could do there.
No, everything away, and then he's going to close them out and lock. Is that what you meant?
No, not me.
No, he
That's
went
what
G.
he meant.
Yeah, he would have gone with G money.
Oh, look out. A liner right back over the head of Blake Snell into center, and Betts is aboard with the first hit for Boston.
Our man is still getting his swell on down in the dugout. Run lead.
And a fly ball lifted into center field. Killmeyer's there to make the catch. Runner tags at third. The leadoff walk will eventually score. Red Sox are on the board. It's now 6-1. Betts driving in his 65th run of the year. Bradley Jr.
Another hero turn for him yesterday with a big double off the wall. 3-2 coming. And in there, strike three. Mookie was taking, and I think he had every reason to take.
Out of my way. If I don't swing, it's a ball.
Here's the 1-1. Shot out to right center field. Jackson back and into the triangle to run that down, tagging up Rafael Devers, and the RBI will go to Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox are on the board first today, 1-0.
That's how you manufacture a run right there. Oh.
And that great at bat against Jay Happ. And a swing and a miss for strike three. So 2 more Ks, 10 now for DeGrom. He gets the Red Sox in order.
Another 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Slider finishes off Betts. Diaz strikes out.
I might say he and maybe Alex Bregman for the Houston Astros. Quickest hands you'll see up at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Happ goes up the ladder for a strikeout, and his night begins just like Chris Sales does.
Mookie was going for the Velcro. Thought it was a walk.
He was. Chad Green getting loose in the bullpen. Betts hits that one sharply right on the barrel. That's deep into left center field. That's got a chance, and it is high off the wall. Bounces right to Hicks. Betts will hold up at second base. It's a double for Mookie Betts to lead off the third inning. Moments ago, Lawrence Shahadi caught up with Yankees manager Aaron Boone right there where he gets an out, leaving Mookie Betts at the plate.
Can't do it.
2-2 the count on Betts. And a called strike three. Lance Lynn paints on the corner. And a strikeout to end the inning. Puts up that 0. Now the Yankees are coming up down 3. Doubles. He had another big game today for Houston as the Astros win the first 2 in that series against Cleveland. Betts in the air. Left field got jammed a little bit. And routine for McCutchen. And that's how the night begins for Masahiro Tanaka.
Defense behind Tanaka. We talked about Hicks, or Lauren did. So Brett Gardner is going to be in center field, flanked by McCutchen and Judge.
Popped him up in the infield. Gregorius coming in just behind the mound. He's got it for the out. The second out, a big out for Tanaka to get Betts. 2 gone. Still at first is Bradley. Season this season. 30+ homers, 30+ steals, and he drives one center field. Hit hard. Back is Gardner, and he's got it. Gardner with a great jump runs it down. Betts hit it right on the barrel. A 1-2-3 inning for Tanaka. Be interesting to see where they go with it. 2-2 the count. On the ground. Big bounce for Echeverria. 1 away. Betts is retired. 0 for 4 night for Mookie Betts tonight.
As soon as Echeverria brought him into the game.
And Mookie Betts into center field on the first pitch. Sends Gardner back to the track. He'll make the catch. Long, loud fly ball out by Mookie Betts. And this one starts with a bang for Severino And the Yankees, I'm sure that put his third inning. Betts, Benintendi, and Martinez. Top three in the Red Sox order. And a line shot into left field, a base hit. Over to cut it off McCutchen. Betts will settle for the single. And his second hit of this division series. And it's a lead man on for the second consecutive inning for Boston. And now you wonder if Mookie Betts has a green light here, 3-0. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that one misses way inside. Ball four with the bases full, and it's 4-0 Boston. Coming in to score is Brock Holt, who started this inning with a Mookie Betts with a bases loaded walk in that fourth inning. And that one's on the ground. This will be 2 pitches and 2 outs for Chad Green. In the regular season, the last.
If they're lounging, they're kind of looking at each other like when the phone rings, who's it going to be?
Craning the neck. Bouncing ball to Gregorius. And Betts is retired. 2 outs in the inning. When it's all going right for Boston. And a base hit by Mookie Betts is going to drive in another run. It's 14-1. Relentless Red Sox on a Monday night at Yankee Stadium. Mookie Betts on the ground. Bit of a shift on. That's Gregorius. And a low throw dug out by Voit. And that's how the night begins for CC Sabathia and the Yankees. In the air to right, routine for Aaron Judge. And Sabathia survives Betts, who is 0 for 2 in the early going. 2 scoreless for the big man from California. Postseason games at Yankee Stadium here. Only been done once by the Tigers as Betts swing and a miss. Down he goes on strikes. In those 4 games, this being the 4th, the Red Sox have jumped out to leads of 4-0, 6-0, 10-0. Oh, defensive swing just buckled him. David Robertson, 3 up, 3 down with a couple of Ks. Tied for 4th for the most wins all time in the postseason. He is the first pitcher in Major League Baseball history. Has a liner to right, a base hit. Mookie Betts is aboard with a single. Verlander, the first in Major League history with 5 or more postseason wins for 2 strikeouts, a .394 batting average. Great hitter who hits great pitching. That's a shot. Bregman, nice play. And the former shortstop with a good strong throw to get Mookie Betts in a 3 up, 3 down inning for Verlander. 7 in a row retired for Verlander. We go to the 4th. Astros bullpen. And here is Mookie Betts and a bouncing ball to third. Bregman picks it, coming home out there, and that's all they'll get. Nice play by Bregman. Mookie Betts on the first pitch will reach on a fielder's choice as Betts is 5 for 10 in his career against McCullers. Shift is on, 2-1, and a hot shot. There's Bregman again. Gloves it, throws it perfectly. 1 away. Betts hits it right into the shift as he's covering the line. Throwing machine. This is more Betts-like here. He does take pitches, can see a lot, and that one's ripped. Whoa, way back center field. Springer looks up, and it's off the wall. Betts is flying around the bases, and he will stop at second. Took a big turn, but he's in with a leadoff double. Just a towering fly ball that bangs high off the wall in center field.
Well, Cole got behind in the count.
The other says slider. They're both intellectually curious and want to grab 1% from the other.
Now they are. I think you look at the readings, the fastball readings as Betts. A high fly ball to center field. That's Springer again. And there is out number 2. You know, you look at the numbers, the raw data, and it's well, these two guys are very similar, but they don't go about their business the same way. And Gonzalez explaining to Jose Altuve the wall ball as it bounced off the wall for 3 runs. Betts can fly. Cole flips and in time to get Mookie Betts. Good play by Cole. Took his time. He's already committed an error. Three-two pitch. And it's ball 4. Betts is on.
Wheel it over the top. Looking for a big hit from Betts if you're with the Red Sox.
And a line shot right center. It's down. Devers will score. Leon to third. Into second with an RBI double is Mookie Betts. With the chance of MVP raining down on him before that pitch, he delivers another. Betts with a line shot back up the middle, a base hit. And that's how the day begins. Mookie Betts with a clean single to center field. Quiets him down for the moment. This is about as loud of a venue as you can get. Minute Maid Park and Miller Park, 2 retractable roof stadiums when they close it up. And Gonzalez the RBI. Martinez and Bogarts with the ribbies for Boston. And now Betts sends one in the air, left field. Kemp comes in, now goes back, and a towering fly ball. That was a roof scraper. And Mookie Betts is retired. And suddenly for Dallas Keuchel, Ron, it's 7 in a row since the RBI. With JD Martinez in the hole. Full count. Hot shot off the glove of Keuchel, right to Correa, and a 1-6-3 out. Keuchel, a Gold Glover in his own right, makes a nice play for out number 1. Gives us a chance to hear from Casey Stern in our Atlanta studios. Casey, right on it. Same technology the umpires used to grade out their home plate performance. He's had a good zone. Here's a 3-2 and a ground ball right off the end of the bat. Here's Bregman, bare hands, throws to first. Man, look at this guy play. That's Mookie Betts on the run down to first base. Closing the gap with a rifle of an arm. 2 outs in the inning.
Well, what I did know is
a hit, 2 hit batters, and a grand slam to Jackie Bradley Jr. Busting it wide open. 8-2 now. Betts on the ground, and Gonzalez makes the play. What an inning. 8 batters come to the plate. And Jackie Bradley Jr., a moment he will never forget. A grand slam in the postseason. It's 8-2 Boston. Bottom of the 8th coming up.
2 games with a hit and a run scored.
Betts 1 out of 5 yesterday, and he is hit by a pitch. Charlie Morton and Rick Porcello hit a lot of batters. They led the American League in hit batters. They were tied. It's the last 4 innings. That World Series game, he was so great finishing off Game 7. Betts sends it high in the air to center field. That's going to stay up there for Springer. And Morton with a scoreless inning. To the bottom of the 2nd, the Astros are coming to bat. Rick Porcello back on the mound. Turn on a high velocity fastball with anyone. And the 1-2, and it's a changeup. So he counters that skill, and a beautiful changeup for a strikeout. That's his 3rd already. And let's send it down to Lauren Shahadi. What do you have, Lauren?
Well, we saw Tony
to get the very last bit out of Josh James.
Mookie Betts sends one deep left field. Kemp going back, feeling for the wall. He makes the catch. A leaping catch up against the wall for Kemp to end the inning, but not before some 2-out magic for Boston. Jackie Bradley Jr., a 2-run blast.
Boston has done all of this without Mookie Betts getting untracked yet here in the postseason. He's had some big hits, not a lot of them.
A base hit to left. And Betts will turn, settle for a single. A one-out single for Mookie Betts, his first hit of the night. Second time on base.
Breaking ball.
Mookie Betts with 2 of the 10 grand slams this year in the regular season. In the air, right center field, and it is a dive, and it is a catch by Reddick. Whoa, what a play! Josh Reddick, the goal.
Off to a quick start.
And Mookie Betts has been a big part of that. He's 3 for 3, including a hit by pitch in the first innings, and he sends that one a mile high up near the roof line. And that'll be squeezed by Bregman, and that's how the night begins here in Game 5. 1 away for Verlander. Likely MVP in the AL. Big spot for Boston. The 1-2 and a swing and a miss. Verlander strikes him out to end the inning.
Cube in 1 minute 50 seconds. He can dunk a basketball. You name it, he's better than you at it. Betts says once he's done with baseball, he'll be a professional bowler.
Yeah, that's real. He's a great bowler as he bounces out to Bregman. He is plate disciplined by the Red Sox. Been doing it all year. One of the most prolific offenses in the big leagues. Betts in the air to right center. Springer will make the call, and he's got it to end the inning. Rafael Devers hit 2 homers last year against the Astros in the division series. Hits a big one, his first of this postseason. The last 15 years. Betts, a high, towering fly ball, deep left. Kemp makes the catch for out number 2. And Osuna keeps it rolling here. 8 outs for him.
That's into center. Base hit for Betts, and he's on to start the night for Boston. Two strikes. Betts does something here to start the inning. 3-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Clayton. He walked him. Betts laid off the pitch, and that is walk number 2. Handed out by Kershaw, and now Dave Roberts.
Early in the count, especially Mookie Betts. He's taken too many passive strikes, but you could see obviously what Mookie Betts does with 2 strikes.
Had him leaning. Good pitch by Urias, and over to the right side for David Freese. Good inning for the young left-hander. 5-3 into this. Woods 3-2 pitches, strike 3 over the inside corner, 2 out. And that will bring
some Red Sox. So can he throw enough strikes? Can he get to 2 strikes and see who wins the battle of the night?
Left side, Machado down to grab it. Bad throw, but out. As Freese comes off the bag and tags Betts going by, 1 down.
Some ahead with 2 strikes, trying to put great leadoff hitter off the base.
That's into left center field, a base hit. 2 outs, don't bother the Red Sox. 2 strikes, don't bother the Red Sox hitters. 1 on, 1 out.
Base or the outfield, but what you have to think is you've got to have JD in the outfield because they have to have his bat in the lineup.
Up the middle, another 2-out hit. Vasquez holds it second, 2 on, 2 out. Another hit is added. Robbins, they didn't become the Dodgers until 1932 against the Boston Red Sox. And there are a lot of cool details. Here's a fly ball into left. Off the bat of Betts and off the green monster for a double with 1 out. Hit number 3 on the night to make Mary Letowski happy. She came to Fenway. Heard the report from Ken Rosenthal. He struggled defensively, but he's in there starting with Buehler on the mound. Another 3-2. He got him, 1 away.
Awesome start for the youngster, and already showing me that he can get the fastball down. When he gets a little amped up, the fastball goes up, but he was
be a guaranteed run, especially in right with Puig with his arm and the foot speed of Vasquez. This one into left center. Don't worry about foot speed. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 3rd inning rolls in. Taylor, Buehler, Peterson coming up. No score in game 3. Got him looking. How about Buehler?
and is willing and able to pitch.
Betts pops it up into right. Puig to his left. 2 out.
I'm just here to tell you, it's not as easy as what the Red Sox are making it look like from their starters' ability to alter their program. It really isn't that easy.
He hit 32 home runs, hit 346 to lead the league. Here he is. And he gets under it into center. Bellinger, who will lead off in the bottom of the inning, has it. And 2 shutout frames for Baez, thanks in part to Bellinger. Tied 1-1. Betts trying to untie game 3. He struck him out. And Mookie Betts argues as game 3 stays. Serious pitch coming. Opportunity for Boston. 3-1 pitch to the shortstop. Machado out at second and no chance to turn 2 with the speed of Betts. So Betts bounces into the force out. Machado to Muncy. And the batter will be Bogaerts.
Well, now that out has been
2016, they re-upped. He starts his night with a strikeout. And Mookie Betts.
A missed pitch that he has not had for an average that starts with a 3 or a 4 is the curveball.
Here's a slow roller. He definitely broke his back. Throw to second with Rodriguez not running. And Turner gets the out.
What a play by Turner.
So the runner remains at first. Vasquez for Mookie Betts, who flies one into center. Back is Bellinger and a couple of steps onto the track. He has it with the final out of the top of the 5th. Good pitching matchup.
Dugout on the other side had been waiting for that kind of eruption for a while. Now energy back in their clubhouse. 2 outs.
More 2-out damage. Here's one back to Madsen. Knocks it down. And the inning is over. 3 of the 17 runs the Red Sox have scored in this World Series.
Too much freedom to throw a first pitch strike to a deadly hitter.
Jammed him a bit into left center field, and Kike Hernandez, who gets the start out there, has out number 1, and Mookie Betts is 0 for his last 12 after winning the batting title in the American League when he hit .346. The home plate umpire is Jeff Nelson.
This is what's been impressive in a National League style game, and obviously 1 through 9 for the Red Sox lineup.
He is 0 for his last 13. 2 out. And with the bases empty, the batter will be Andrew Benintendi. So, keep to themselves. It has to do with how the other team might play the late innings strategically. 2-2. High fly ball into left. Back at the wall. It is gone. Betts has made it 3-1. For his previous and more than doubled the output of the home team during that stretch. 2-2 pitch is flied into center. Back drifting Hernandez. 1 out. As we go around the crowd, there's Leslie Mann, husband Judd Apatow.
The numbers against Quintana in his career, Christian Yelich is 1 for 11. High chopper on the infield. Baez is going to barehand throw, not in time. Infield single for Yelich.
When they're hot, you're hot, fellas. This one off the plate, he's got some velocity. That'll create a smile.
Reserve 4 MVP guys, though. Tiebreaker game, division on the line. And he delivers. Christian Yelich knocks in Arcia, and the Brewers go up 1-0. Just what you'd expect from Christian Yelich this season. Big spot for Yelich to try to get on here. And he does. Wow, Christian Yelich is 3 for 3 today, and we have seen 3 very different hits.
And in today's game where we see a lot of shifts and everything on hitters, look at the
caravan with Robin Yount and Bob Uecker on the plate. And right away, he's like, okay, I can see this working out. Strikes out and a huge strikeout for Rosario.
Again, slider away, and the fans know how big this is.
They had game 163 against the Cubs. He was 1 homer shy, 2 RBI shy. He already had the batting title locked up. He came up with first and second at one point. I was like, if this guy hits a home run.
Senzatello off the mound to throw out Yelich for out number 2.
If he would have.
What a year.
People questioned the Brewers when they made the trade. Said Yelich, you saw the tweets and the reaction from fans. He's just an average player.
First pitch, deep center field. Blackmon looks up. It is gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Christian Yelich. 2-0 Brewers. Off Russin. Yelich safe at first. Leadoff man on for the Brewers here in the 6th.
Russin and now Musgrave to face Christian Yelich.
Leadoff walk. Fans, every time you tweet using payoff pitch from Ottavino, missing high and away. Ball 4, leadoff walk to Yelich in the 10th.
Yelich could have won the Triple Crown. That's an amazing accomplishment. I don't care if that's not the 3 stats people look at anymore.
Towering fly ball to right field. Gonzalez settles under it. 2 out.
If I were a hitter, I wouldn't mind having a Triple Crown on my resume. So yes, there's nothing wrong with the, historically.
The 3-1. High and inside, ball 4. A 2-out. 2-1 from Anderson. Yelich shoots this one into center field. Blackmon takes a couple of steps in. Anderson retires the Brewers in order in the 5th. Gonzalez, Story, Parra due up for the Rockies. In the top of the 9th inning. Leadoff walk. Just as Yelich drew from Musgrave leading off the 8th inning.
Another 3-2 pitch. And he walks it.
Well, let's take a look. What's been damaging to the Rockies pitchers, they've pitched well, but issuing those walks, particularly leadoff walks, a lot of them have scored.
Well, he walked and scored in the 1st. That's back to Marquez. Over to Desmond for the 2nd out. Here's JP.
Well, Bob, the scout that signed German Marquez.
Good look at the baseball.
Kane dancing off first. Here's a chopper toward 3rd. Arenado with a nice pickup and throw, and they get the lead runner.
Yeah, that's a nice play on a difficult hop.
30. High fly ball, medium left. Here's Holiday. And that's the 2nd out. Not as heralded. They were an agate type, but they proved to be important as the latter part of the regular season played out and now in the playoffs. Took a good team and made it much better.
Boy, and this is sad for Wade Davis to finish the season like this.
But up the timing of fastballs hard and the sliders are hard.
10th pitch of this at bat right here. And he got him. A strikeout for Kershaw, and he did exactly what you talked about.
Yeah, you know, when you're a guy like
leaves, so do these fans, and they wait for a 3-2 from Clayton Kershaw. Breaking ball misses for the first walk of the night from Kershaw. And it's 2. 4-1 lead runner at 2nd, 1 out, 2-2 pitch now. Yelich strikes out, and a big strikeout from Madsen. He strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. One. Is it hit hard enough? Out at 2nd. Machado turns the double play. Taylor to Machado and on to 1st.
Great, yeah, and you don't realize how big he really is till you get in the box and look at him, and his fastball's quick. It's not 96, but it's quick because easy delivery.
Yelich fights it off and gets a base hit to left. His first hit of this LCS, went 0 for 4 last night.
Base hit his first time up. Ryu coming back, smash on the ground to 1st, and it's going to be played easily by David Freese.
This was a pleasure.
Good being with you, Johnny. Really great being with you.
Cut looking at the charts. First thing has to happen to make the charts relevant is to throw a strike. Yelich gets under it and skies it into right center for Bellinger. 2 out. Our Indeed player resume. Wade Miley is still the star of this game. The 1-2. Shattered bat. Turner. Dodgers win. And Justin Turner, who hitters he faced. His teammates got him off the hook. He didn't get the loss. Alex Wood did. Here's a 3-2 pitch. A 1-out walk. And so the Brewers have a base runner, and
left fielder.
These days, when a walk is handed out. With 1 out, Yelich chops to Machado. 2 out. Hey Google, where was Christian Yelich born?
Christian Yelich was born in Thousand Oaks, California.
Getting hugs down in the dugout. That was his manager, Craig Counsell. Leads you to believe he's finished. Here's a bunt by Yelich. Smart play, smart player, base hit. And he looks back at his dugout like he might have just told somebody, you know what I'm doing? I'm hitting into top. A base hit yesterday, so a straightaway defense on the infield. Yelich grounds to first. 2 up, 2 down. Handled by David Freese, who gets the start. Right out of here in a ballpark where, as a kid, he came to root on his hometown Dodgers. Now trying to hurt him, and he takes outside. Hill wanted the call, didn't get it.
Breaking balls. So you think that the tempo of his eyes and the timing of the pitch, he might just be a little bit behind. That would be the reason you throw a fastball here.
Breaking ball struck him out. 3 straight curveballs from Rich Hill. But Domingo San.
I'm going to go off speed.
Yelich chops to short, tough play. Machado, base hit. Yelich can do it all. He's got legs, he can run. He steals bases, hits for power. Machado did
put on the team, and see the Dodgers knowing what that was going to look like had that ball dropped.
Now broken bat pop-up by Yelich. 2 out. If that ball gets past Bellinger in right with Kane's speed, I say it's
kind of big potential inning by making those kind of pitches, but
2-2 pitch. Chopper to second. Dozier making his first start of this postseason's been busy, and he gets the out. Yelich. A hold against Kane, who stole 30 during the regular season. This one will be routine for Bellinger as he fights the sun. 1 on, 1 out, and Yelich is 3 for 17 in this NLCS. There is not a cloud to be found. So it's tough now for these out.
Ryan Braun, but he's got to keep that pitch out of the middle of the plate.
Struck him out, and a big strikeout for Kershaw with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 out. Big lefty goes back to work, and Yelich skies one into center for Taylor. 1 out in the 6th inning. It was an unearned run that scored against Brandon Woodruff. That throw by Art Yelich. 9th inning, 5-1 LA, trying to go up 3-2. There are the numbers. For Ferguson, tough play. Muncy feeds Ferguson for the out. They worked on that toward the end of February. Pitcher fielding his position. Well done by Muncy and Ferguson, and that's going to be it for the left-hander. He was in there to get Yelich, and yep.
That has enabled the inside part of the plate and then gets him up with fastballs and out and away.
Jammed him, tough play, Turner, long throw, wow. Brilliant play by Justin Turner with his momentum carrying him into foul ground.
Peace season. And so everyone expects that it's just going to continue. But don't think for an instant that every guy wearing a Dodger blue has circled that guy when the lineup card comes out and says he's not beating us.
That's into right center field. Puig will try to cut it off. He'll come up throwing. Yelich into second with a double. It was last Monday in the win by the Brewers out in Los Angeles. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. 94 up around the letters, 2 down.
Tremendous mechanics for this youngster.
Caught the Cubs, beat them in game 163, 3-1. Won the Central. Here's one the opposite way. Turner gets out number 2. Congratulations to the Boston Red Sox. What the job done by Alex Cora. And
able to do this, to be able to escape, what a triumph.
Here's a 3-1 from Hill. Breaking balls inside. It's 2 on, nobody out. And if the Brewers add on, there's no chance Hader in a 5-2 win on the 1st of October to give his Dodgers the division championship. Into right center, back at the wall, it is gone. Yelich is first. Milwaukee takes a first inning lead. First of the NLCS. Pressure, Walker Buehler with Kane the runner at first. 0 for 1 this postseason, stealing bases, but stole 30 during the regular year. Not hard hit. A step and a throw and a double play, and there are few shortstops that have that arm. That ball hit the backside of the mound, stayed down, and Machado just made a tying run at second with 2 out. In the air to left, into the gap, it is caught! Taylor with a run-saving catch, and who knows how much more. With 1 out, here's his 1-2 to Yelich. Struck him out, up around the letters, 2 down.
Well, that's the hardest thing when you